So, I have a friend that was like, hey, you should make a video about what it's like to be a wedding photographer. I was like, okay, kind of boring. So why not? Sure. So, what's it like to be a wedding photographer? So I've been doing this for 18 years. And, I don't know. I've done a lot of weddings. A lot of weddings. And usually I'm at a wedding. And tonight's Saturday and I'm not at a wedding. Kind of weird. Feels weird. Feels like I need to be at a wedding. So what is it like? Well, they're long hours. Long hours. Anywhere from 8 to 14 hours. I've done it as long as 16 hours. I know, crazy. I really love the weddings that are like 6 to 7 hours long. They're the best thing on the planet. But I'm used to like 10 to 12, 14. And it's exhausting. Mentally, physically, sometimes spiritually. long hours. The equipment is heavy. Once you get that camera together, you get the grip on there, the batteries, you get the flash, you get the batteries in the flash, and if you've got a bracket, once you get it all together, I swear to God, it's 100 pounds. 100 pounds. By the end of the night, it's weighing a ton. It's heavy. It's like a workout marathon, freaking all day long. So what's it like? It's very stressful. You have to like stress. If you like stress, this is the job for you. You have to love people. And I love people. I love every kind of person. I don't care who they are. Sometimes they're rude to me. I don't care. I still love them. Doesn't matter. I just love people. I get along with just about everybody and anybody. If they don't like me, I don't give a shit. And maybe that's why people like me, because I just don't care. Something about wedding photography is you're always dodging bullets. We call that a cell phone, iPad. You know, I don't care. I really don't care about the wannabes with their phones and their cameras and their iPad. I don't really give a shit. Really, I don't. But you still have to dodge them, you know, because you got to do your job. You got to be a wedding photographer. And sometimes those people make it really difficult for me. Because, you know, there's a shot that's about to be super epic. Like maybe the first kiss, and it's just going to be like, oh, so sweet and perfect. And then somebody steps out with their freaking iPad out into the aisle, and they just, boom, they're like on the second row, and you don't even know, and you're standing back in the 9th row because you're trying to get this beautiful overall look, and then zoom in to have, you know, 2 different looks on the first kiss or whatever, and freaking Uncle whoever the hell gets up with his freaking iPad and gets up, and what are you going to do? There's nothing. All you can do is dodge it and try to go around, and you're like, boom, boom, and it sucks. You want to know why? Because their freaking iPad or their cell phone and their body's in my shot. I still have to deliver the photo to the bride. She's going to expect it. She can get mad at them later. She can tell them, hey, you know, I paid this photographer a lot of money to do her freaking job, and you ruined my first kiss picture. What am I supposed to do? I can't Photoshop them out. It's impossible to Photoshop out. So if you think wedding photography is glamorous, it's not. Unless somebody tips you with Godiva chocolate or a $100 bill, it's like freaking awesome. Then you feel glamorous because you're like driving home with freaking chocolate and you're eating it and you're like, oh yeah, I'm going to take this $100 tomorrow. I'm going to go shopping. I'm going to go buy me something. I don't know what I'm going to buy, some Thai food or ice cream or something. I don't know. But that's nice. I love when people tip. I mean, if it's a $20 bill, it doesn't have to be anything. A freaking $10 bill, I can give 2 shits. It just makes you feel good, you know? Yeah. You're paying me good money. But listen, how many weekends are there in a year? How many? Not very many. I can't be at 3 or 4 weddings in one day. You know, there's not weddings happening during the week. I work once a week. And if I'm lucky, I'll get a Friday or a Sunday wedding. But it's usually Saturday. So it's 52 weekends in a year? Something like that. And then you've got what? Weekends that have holidays or winter and stuff like that. So what are we down to, about 28 weekends? I have to make a year's worth of money in like 28 weekends. You know, my friends are all like, oh, it must be so great, blah, blah. I've had a couple friends come with me to weddings, no camera. They come along to see what it's like and see if it's something they want to do. It's funny because at the end of the night, they're like, oh, hell no. I'm going to go back to work. I'm going to kiss my desk. And I'm like, oh, yeah, you getting a paycheck too. You getting a paycheck. Sometimes I don't know where my paycheck's coming from. I hope, and sometimes I pray, you know, like, oh, I meet this great bride, and I think, oh my God, we're going to book this wedding, and it's going to be wonderful, and, you know, the bride's interested, she loves the price, loves the work, loves my personality, just loves everything, and I'm just like, yeah. And then, 2 weeks goes by, and I'm like, I don't want to be, like, pushy, because I don't believe in being too pushy, but of course I want to follow up, and I follow up, hey. You know, it's a little text, because everybody likes to text now. So, hey, I was wondering, how things are going, and wanted to know if you, made a decision. And then I hear, oh, yeah, we went with another photographer. And I'm like, wow, okay. Well, that's cool, because I'm a cool person. I'm fine with that. But can I ask why? Because I want to know. Maybe I said something wrong. Maybe I had a booger in my nose. I don't know. Like, maybe I smelled funny. Like, I want to know. Freaking tell me. And she's like, well, the other photographer was $50 cheaper. For reals. $50 cheaper. You couldn't text me, call me, email, and say, hey, I really want to use you, but this other photographer's $50 cheaper. What, you don't think I'm going to not knock $50 off? I mean, really? Ah! Stab me in my heart. It's so disappointing sometimes because I'm just like, sometimes I just fall in love with certain people and I'm like, oh, she was so wonderful. And she chose somebody else over $50. That's okay. She wasn't my bride. You always have to tell yourself, she wasn't your bride. I've been doing this for 18 years. So, there's a lot of rejection. If you cannot handle rejection, this is not the job for you. Lots of rejection, and sometimes the rejection is difficult, especially when you just have that connection with somebody, because I connect with people and just, sometimes it stings a little bit, but it's okay, because I know somebody else wonderful is going to come along and I get to photograph her most precious day. And, so wedding photography, it's different. It's different. And, I think I'm going to do different videos about what it's like and probably tell, like, little snippets of background stuff, like what I'm doing. But I'm writing a book about the really funny stories and stuff, about being fed a cat pee sandwich and stuff like that. There's a lot of stuff that happens that people don't know about. And some of it's pretty funny. And I'm going to put it in a book. And so, it's coming. So I'm going to keep doing videos, too. About nothing. About wedding photography. Or whatever. I don't know. Car karaoke. Why not? Talk to you later.